The glitz and glamour of neon. The beautiful glow used to dot Arizona's landscape, luring you in for a little fun or a night of air-conditioned comfort. Neon represents more than just a flickering image of one of Arizona's greatest eras. It is a guiding light towards its future.
These signs were along the old highway corridor that ran from Florida to California.
Neon dazzled travelers and helped scribe a story along southern Arizona's bicoastal gateway.
These types of neon signs really represent Americana of the 1950s and 60s, and their preservation is really a celebration of Tucson's mid-century modern history and design.
Damian Klinko is the executive director of the Tucson Historic Preservation Foundation. The organization has partnered with the city to allow these vintage signs to be restored in full living color.
And what we've seen is this project trigger reinvestment of other properties all along this corridor and the restoration of neon signs across our city that have really breathed life into areas that were sort of decaying in the urban fabric. And suddenly these neon signs have this tremendous power to re-attract people to parts of our city.
Through notes and old photos, Cook and Company sign makers get to work.
We start with research on the sign, trying to track down what it really looked like, the colors, what really had neon on it, and we're trying to do authentic restorations, not feel-good stuff. So we start with a raw sign. We will take and basically note everything that's on it. We take everything off, and then we'll start sanding it down, and in the process, oftentimes we find stuff that wasn't on the sign when it came down.
One came down as the Arizona Motel, but that wasn't the original name.
All we had at that point was a very vague postcard. It kind of give you an indication of color.
With some digging and an old matchbook cover, Jude Cook discovered it was actually the Canyon State Motor Lodge.
It's a tourist thing. People come into town specifically to see the signs, and we're starting to get enough momentum here in town that I think it's actually getting to be a draw.